Let's meet your home team. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 40, Elliott. Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, Alex McDonald. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 5, number 9, Stephen Pittman. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Steven McDonald. In the middle, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 4, Kevin Pittman. Your head coach is Joey Garcia. Once again, your home team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Parker out there with the Wizard. And it's the Wizard. And it's the Wizard. And it's the Dude in at the 3. And for the Wolverines, we've got the Wizard. And it's McDonald in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Dude. Pulls up. High post. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
McDonald passes to Pippen. And it's blocked. Here's the Wizard. Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. That's a floater go, and Parker with the block, and they're able to recover. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Parker up top. Pass to the Dude. Here's the Wizard. Parker passes to the Wizard. Clock at 6. Here's the Dude. Pittman with the rebound. The Wolverines have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. A steal. Here's the break. Here's Jefferson, and finished off by Jefferson.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Pittman, but 3. The Dude grabs the miss.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Wow, he got whacked. Oh, that shouldn't be much debate there.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And the Wolverines with possession. It's a 5-point game.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
6 on the shot clock, so the wing on the left. The Wolverines need to get a shot off, and the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Misses the three. The Wolverines have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Parker. Pittman with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Lets it go from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Jefferson. Parker outside. Here's the floater. That shot is off. Being a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Wizard passes to Jefferson. Screen by Jefferson. Here's the dude. No good with the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Covered by Parker. Pass to Pittman. Here is Pittman. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. Got a hand on it. Here's McDonald. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. So it's the Wolverines now, trailing by 4. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Pittman the pass to McDonald. 3-pointer. A Wizard with the rebound. Pass to Parker. Here's the Wizard. 9-point game his last outing. Here's the Wizard. They set the pick. Here's the dude. Hits it from three-point range. The dude's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's McDonald. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. There's the 3. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McDonald. Goes back up. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's the dude. Pass to the Wizard. Over to the left wing. Here's the Wizard. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out left to the wing. Here is Pittman. Still scoreless. Connects from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this team.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's the Wizard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Parker left side. Off with the layup.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
McDonald, defended by Jones. Good D by Jones.
They really need him to get it together. He's been ice cold this period.
Pass to Parker. And here's Jones. The Wizard passes to Jefferson. Jones kicks to Parker. Here's the Wizard. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Outside, Jefferson. That one, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Parker. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the Wizard. Still yet to score. 23 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing. Here's McDonald. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Wizard out there with the Wizard. And it's the Wizard. Then it's Jones. And it's the Wizard in at the 3 slot. Pass to Jefferson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. With the fadeaway. A Wizard with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Here's the Wizard, still without a basket. The Wizard, good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Screen.
To the left side wing. Launches it. And no good. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. From about 19 feet. No good off the front iron. The Wolverines have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. From deep. A Wizard with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to the Wizard. And he banks in the layup.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Wolverines with possession. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Bittman. A beautiful reverse layup. Bittman's got 5 now.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Wolverines making a switch here. Pittman's checked in. Bank shot, no good. gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's the Wizard, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Parker passes to the Wizard. Back to Parker. Here's the Wizard. Back to Parker for 3. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throw.
Shoot.
First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. The Wizard is checked in for Jefferson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good. The dude.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Pittman. Out to the wing. Fades. And it's in off the backboard. Pittman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Over to the wing. Now here's Parker, guarded closely. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Parker's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
That's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Parker. The Wolverines knocking down that triple moments ago. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the dude. Shoots the 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Here's Pittman, and it's denied.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the dude. He's got 11. Pass to Parker. Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Parker outside. A three-pointer, no good. Here is Pittman. 7 points in the game. It's deflected, and they hit it back. And another shot on the basket by Pittman. Pittman's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. You look at Parker, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's the Wizard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
Here is Pippen. He has 6. Rebound by Parker.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the dude. Shoots it. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's tipped. To the inside. Here's the Wizard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
With the score,
Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well, for the visiting team.
And hey, this is why we love sports. Seeing an underdog come back in and grab this game by the horns, you know these guys are hyped up right now.
Now, can they carry this momentum the rest of the way? That's something I'll be curious to see. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
You've got the Wizard, and it's McDonald in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here is Pittman. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Pittman's got the first points of the second half here for the Wolverines. Inside. To the paint. Here's McDonald. The dude grabs the miss.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Jefferson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. Being a rough 22% so far in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Covered by Parker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Good on the second free throw. Being in this game, 45%. Pass to Jefferson. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The Wizard passes to Jefferson. No good with the layup. And the Wolverines with possession. It's a 14-point game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's McDonald. No good on the 3.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 7 to the left wing. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look here at the visitors. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. The Wolverines have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Parker outside. Down low. Here's the Wizard. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's McDonald. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Outside Jefferson. Here's the Wizard. Back to Jefferson. Pass to the dude. Screen by Jefferson. 6 to shoot. The dude. No good from outside. And the Wolverines with possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 6.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Pittman. Here's McDonald. Off target with his 3.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Pittman. Takes the 3. No good that time. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Parker looking over the floor. The Wizard passes to Parker, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
And he sinks the second. The Wolverines have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Pittman, and that's good off the glass that time. Pittman's got 8 points.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Pass to the Wizard. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. The Dude's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Wizard is checked in for the Wizard. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. And you look at Jefferson, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Pass to Pittman. Here is Pittman. Can't connect from short range. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the right side. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Dude. It's good from long range.
Number 40.
The Dude's got 19 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here is Pittman. Sinks that one from the post.
How about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Outside Jefferson. Here's the Dude, and he's good on the 3 ball. The Dude's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Pittman. There's the screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pittman's got 12.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Jefferson bounce pass. Parker outside. Back to Jefferson.
2 minutes.
Pass to the Wizard. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Parker. Here's the 3. Pittman with the rebound. 1:49 left to play here in the third. McDonald passes to McDonald. Here is Pittman. Launches a 3. The Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Jefferson finds Parker. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the dude. Tries it from the top of the key. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the paint. Here's McDonald. The dude grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Lets it go with the three. Pittman with the rebound. Shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's McDonald, and that one's on target from the wing.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jones. Wizard out there with Parker. And it's the Wizard. And it's Buchanan in at the 5. Count that one. And it's 9 points for the Wizard.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The 11-footer can't hit that one. Inside, the Wizard. The layup off target. And the Wolverines with possession. They trail by 18. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's the Wizard. And that one comes up a bit short. A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Plays it up off the glass.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it home.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the visitors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Buchanan. Here's the Wizard. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pass to Buchanan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. On Monday and then on Tuesday.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard. The Wolverines have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. McDonald, defended by Jones, and it's good for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Back to Parker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's McDonald. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to the Wizard. Where's the Wizard? Right side Jones. Here's the Wizard. Clock at 6. Picked off in midair. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now, Alan LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thanks. The Wolverines have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Fires from deep. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to the dude. Down low. Right side Jefferson. Here's the Wizard. Fires the 3. You can't get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice break. Here come the Wolverines. Here's Pittman. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Pass to the Wizard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. The Wolverines have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Pittman. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Parker passes to the Wizard. Jefferson kicks to Parker. Here's the Wizard. Outside Jefferson. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Dude. 5 on the clock.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that
Number
foul.
55. First personal foul, second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
He hits both from the stripe.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
There's a good screen. With the step back. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it misses. Here is Pittman. Lets loose a 3. Doesn't get that one.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here is Pittman. Covered by Parker. Here is Pittman. .135 left in the fourth quarter.
The ball goes to the away team.
In the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Swiped it away. Here is Pittman.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's the Dude. Parker outside. Knocked down the 3.
Number 30.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And that one is good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the Wizard. Fires.
Wolverines foul. Number 55. Second personal foul, third team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. And the Wolverines with possession. It's a 14-point game. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the Dude.